Okay. All right, well, hey everybody, thank y'all for coming today. We're so excited. And so we are recording this, I'll just say, for future Mary Kay beauty consultants that need a little tip on how to do a party. So today's party is actually gonna be a repair party instead of a miracle set party because we polled the audience and everybody wants the ones for advanced signs of aging. What y'all call it? Old lady skincare.
I'm still young, but the
Hey,
skin's
that's what
falling
I use too, so I have no offense for that. And so this party is actually Carla's party. She is a brand new, come up here, Carla, brand new beauty consultant. And so these are her beautiful guests. And so this is like her first party today. So thank y'all for coming and being just her good friends. You just people you can count on to actually show up when you book something, right? So all right, so this is for Carla today. So anyway, we're glad y'all came, and I want to show y'all, this is our little Mary Kay flip chart. They just redid it. And so on the back, for beauty consultants, you don't have to memorize all this stuff, because right there. So for training purposes, I'm just going to kind of go by the sheet, if that gets good with y'all, and that way, once you've done it 400 times, you really don't have to look at this, but I'm going to just go by the flip chart. Does that sound good?
Sounds good.
All right, so I just want to welcome y'all. Thanks for being here, and let's do this. Let's go around the room and tell your name and how you know Carla. And I'd like you to say one reason why you think she's going to be good doing this. She already is good, but one reason why you think she's going to be good. So if you'll start.
Oh, gee, thanks. I'm Lori. We work together.
Okay.
She's not a pushy salesperson.
Okay.
She lets me figure it out.
Okay. Awesome.
I know Carla from a prior employer, and she's very sensitive and sweet, and she's not going to come off abrasive. So I think that will make her a good candidate for this
Yes.
position.
Awesome. Thank you.
I'm Karen, and she and I sort of kind of grew up together in the same neighborhood, and I've worked with her at other places. And she listens to what your concerns are, and I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
And she goes above and beyond trying to get the right products for your skin type. And she also is very easygoing and listens, and she's not pushy. She's just doing what she thinks best.
Okay.
And I appreciate that a lot.
She is easygoing.
She is.
And she does try to please her customers because she is like, okay, this girl wants this. What do you think? So she really is trying really hard to give people what they want. And you look beautiful today, Carla. Did her skin look pretty?
Yes, it does.
She always
does, but she looks really good today.
She
So
always does.
So today we really don't have a hostess because it's actually Carla's party. She just invited these ladies, but we're just going to pretend you're the hostess today too, Carla. So, and of course we have perks for our hostesses. So one of the things that we have for her is we want her to do, we call a perfect start, where you do, you book 8 parties and hold 5 of them in like a 2-week time period. And it's not that hard. I did it when I started. So, because really a party should only take really about an hour or so. And 5 parties is 5 hours out of 2 weeks. That's not that long, right? So anyway, y'all think about it. If you'd like to host a party, we would love to do that. So for me, my Mary Kay business started 38 and a half years ago. And I was a college student, and my grandma sold Mary Kay in the 60s, if you can believe that. Her name was Mary Kay. How about that? Mary Catherine. And so I really didn't try it when I was in high school because I thought grandma's makeup, you know. Ended up going to college. This girl was selling that worked with me, and she kept bugging me to have a facial like this. And so I thought, I'm going to go, but I'm not even bringing my money because I know I'm not going to like it. I really did. And so I went to her house, had a facial. Guess what? I liked it. And I'm like, so I left with a little pink bag like this, a basic skincare set, foundation and concealer. Then I booked a party, and I was a hostess. Had my friends over. I thought they're not going to buy anything. They bought $300 worth of stuff. 3 of them booked a party for her. I'm like, what? So I got all my color stuff free because I had a really good party. So then it was my mom that said, I was telling her about it. She said, you ought to sell that. They give you some extra money. And even though I was working, I still didn't have very much money. So what do you do when you're in your 20s and you have no money? And your tires go out? You call your mom and daddy, right? So I'm sure she thought, please do something else because this ain't working yet. So I signed up to become a Mary Kay beauty consultant, and honestly, I did it. I thought if I could make like $50, $100 a week, that would be so awesome. I didn't have like huge goals or anything. And then I thought if I could get my own stuff at the cost, then that would really help me. And I thought it was fun. I mean, like I'd had a facial, that was fun. I'd been to a party and that was fun. And I thought, this would be something I could do like in the evenings a couple times a week or whatever. And so never in 1,000,001 years would I think that it would be my career because my background's in computers. But here I am today, almost 38 and a half years later, and I'm still a Mary Kay beauty consultant and actually sales director, and I love it. And you know what it's done, it's given me confidence. The girlfriends are probably the biggest thing that I have enjoyed about it. The people I have met, like Carla, like you guys today, probably not. If I hadn't been selling Mary Kay, I might not have met you because that was at the thing, yeah. I might have met you because we feel like we know each other from way back. But anyway, it's the relationships I really like. And, you know, everybody likes to feel like they look good, right? And so I feel like maybe I can help with that. So thank y'all for being here today. And, you know, I have some big goals in my Mary Kay career, and one of mine is to be at the top, they call it $1 million sales director. And it's like one of the things that I have not done yet. And so that is our goal for this year. And so we're really working hard towards that. So even y'all just being here helps me with that. So let me tell you a little bit about Mary Kay.
Excuse me,
That's
I need
okay.
to take this.
You go ahead.
Mom's in intensive care.
That's okay. You can just go right in there. So we say get ready for all the feels. This is about Mary Kay the person. Y'all know Mary Kay is actually named after Mary Kay Ash, the lady. And she created the company to empower women and change their lives for the better, from helping women feel confident about how they look, with innovative products to nurturing relationships through uplifting parties like this. It's all part of the loving heart of Mary Kay. I actually got to meet Mary Kay. She passed away in 2001, but I came as sales director in '89, and so I got to go to her house and meet her and, you know, sit down, talk with her, have a picture made with her. So she was just as real as anybody, and we loved her to death, you know. And so some of my favorite things about the company are this. Mary Kay was started by a woman, Mary Kay for women. I like that. For 60 years, y'all. Mary Kay's been in business 60 years, going on 61 now. Mary Kay's been empowering women to manage their own time, be self-starters, and be who they truly want to be. Mary Kay put the values of God first, family second, and career third. Now that right there is what drew me to Mary Kay. I just thought, I like that. That's what I do, you know. That's what I try to do, even as a young woman, you know. Mary Kay and the Mary Kay Foundation, which is our charitable foundation, have donated $55 million and counting to help end domestic violence. That really meant a lot to me, and also that the foundation has donated $36.5 million and counting in grants for cancer research, especially the ones that affect women. So I think those are two good causes all women can get behind, really everybody can get behind. And so, you know, having a Mary Kay business just kind of fit with my priorities and the things that I thought were important to me. So a little bit about the Mary Kay opportunity. I think it thrives today because it allows you to create a business with freedom and flexibility to fit in your life. Like I said, I had a full-time job when I started. I have a lot of people that, like Carla, works a full-time job and then does this on the side. Then I have people that are like, I just had a baby, I don't want to go back to work, so I'm going to do this. Or, you know, there's a lot of different reasons. Or I'm retired, I need something to do. So it's like, it's just according where you are in your life. From the potential to earn a little bit of extra money on the side to making connections or learning new skills, Mary Kay can help you envision what you want to, whatever you envision really. So you kind of choose how much time you want to put into it, how involved you want to be. Selling the products can help, you know, help women look and feel better. So that's what I love about it. And Mary Kay Ash always said, you don't know this, but okay, that there's a new beauty consultant at every single party that you do. Your party that we had a few months ago, see, you were that person, right? Yeah. And almost every single party, you could find at least one person that's looking for either extra money. Well, right now with the economy, that'd be everybody, right? But new friends, skills, and something to, you know, something positive to be involved in. So anyway, y'all watch what I do. It's not that hard. If you're interested when we get done, I'll give you some information about it. We actually got a pretty good deal going on in March the company's doing. And so we'll tell you about that too. Okay, so let's talk about skin for a minute. Everybody wants to have beautiful skin, right? Even if you don't wear a dab of makeup, you want your skin to look nice. Could y'all agree with that? And that's why some of my best customers, they don't even hardly wear very much glamour. Some of them do. They just love the skincare part because they want to feel confident even if they don't wear makeup. Does that make sense? I always feel confident with a little glamour, but I do like to want to take my face off for it to look nice too. So if we could just do a magic wand over your face and correct whatever problem you feel like you have with your skin, what would it be? So what would yours be, Lori?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't thought about it.
Like your biggest, or something concern, one concern about your skin, or if you want to change one thing about your skin.
I guess the freckles.
Freckles, okay. So just more even skin tone, all right?
Even skin tone and less pores.
Smaller pores,
Smaller
okay.
pores.
All right, we're gonna address both of those things. Get excited, right?
Yes.
The struggle's real. We all have issues, right? So this is gonna take maybe about 30 minutes or so, okay? And we're gonna just pamper you. I want y'all to have fun, and we're gonna go to one of my favorite skincare products. Now, this is the Miracle Set, and I would say if you have any gals that are your friends that are in their 20s, 30s, 40s, that want to start out with some great skincare for, you know, help combat the signs of aging, this is the set that you want to go with. But we're going to flip on around to the big girl set. And so, you know, I call this our Mac Daddy set in Mary Kay, and this is our Mary Kay Repair set. And it's the Volume Firm Repair set is what it's called. And I love it. I've been using it every single day for 11 years, twice a day. And it's just a beautiful set. It has a Volume Firm foaming cleanser, which we're going to use. It has the lifting serum, which that helps tighten the triangle of youth, which is like here, under here, and up here, right? You know, when you get a facelift, that's what happens. So we're going to smooth this lifting serum. It's like the magic serum, okay? It has a day cream and a night cream, and then an eye cream as well. And so this is the products that we're going to try. Let y'all try today. And this little set comes in this really cute little box even. When you're done with the box, I know you can think of a use. I can't throw them away myself. I mean, I have them, and then I'll just find something else to use them with.
I use them for
Because you're
pictures.
good.
Yeah,
sturdy
that's
boxes.
right. Isn't that the truth? It's a nice little box here. Okay, so we are going to, on the Time Wise Repair, let me just tell you a little bit about it. It is a premium collection for advanced age defying. I love that the appearance of deep lines and wrinkles are reduced. Everybody can get excited about that. Lifted appearance is restored. Youthful volume is recaptured. It's created to target signs of aging, targeting the multiple reasons why skin ages instead of only addressing the outward signs. It's powered by the Volume Firm Complex, which targets the advanced signs of aging like never before. And the Volume Firm Complex is present in every single product. All 5 of the products delivers a union of 3 ingredients, which is crucial to skin vitality. So with Time Wise Repair, it's never too late to rescue the skin from past damage, whether it was that you laid out with baby oil and aluminum foil, you know, iodine, or you went to the lakes and just didn't use sunscreen because you used NOAD SPF 4. Anybody remember the brown NOAD bot? Maybe. Okay, see, we're aging ourselves, but I just remember Mom was bringing that. So let me tell you about the complex that has the 3 things in it. It has plant stem cells, a biometric peptide, and a skin volume supporting peptide. So that's like the key to all of these products. So we're going to start out and we're going to use this cleanser first. This is the foaming cleanser. So they've got the cute Mary Kay headbands on that Carla gave as a free gift. So nice. So I want you to not wipe your face off with this thing. I want you just to dampen it with it. So take that wet washcloth, just kind of dampen it. But I also have just these little water bottles. And there's one really for each of you. If you want to, look, just take it and spray your hands just a little bit. You may have to unscrew the top. Here, let me just open it for you.
Here, Colin.
Just a little bit, wet it, and then take your cleanser that's in the first one and just smooth it all over. Massage it in a circular motion up and out all over your face. There you go. And this is just going to take off any signs of makeup from last night that you forgot to wash off. Y'all look pretty clean. Or if you have makeup on right now. One product that I really, really like is a product called micellar water, and it's something I've been using at night to kind of take off the makeup before I even use my cleanser. And
That's a good
it
idea.
is such a good product because it really kind of just takes off that top layer of all your makeup. Then you can take this and it really foams up and gets the anti-aging closer to your skin. Does that make sense? So micellar water is, in fact, we're going to show you a picture of it in a few minutes, but it's really, really nice. Okay, and then once you just smooth that all over, up and out, just take that wet washcloth and just wipe it off. And you're going to use this cleanser twice a day, morning and night.
Oh.
And what I like to do is I put it in the shower. One in the shower, one in the sink. Because that way I know I won't forget to use it, you know. And hey, it lasts twice as long. What a surprise when you have two. So that's what I do. So just morning and night. And this is one thing that I am so thankful I learned when I started selling Mary Kay, or started using it actually, is that if you go to bed with your makeup on, it ages your skin 7 days.
Wow.
Who knew, right? And your makeup and all that dirt and grime gets on your pillowcase. So you don't change your pillow every night. That from yesterday's makeup is getting on your face again. And so it really makes a difference to go to bed with a clean face. And I mean, I have fallen asleep and gotten up and went and did my whole skin, my whole little routine here. I used to have braces. At 50 something, I got braces. And when I got them off, they said, we're going to do a permanent retainer. I'm like, I don't want a permanent retainer. They said, yeah, but you might not remember to put it in every night. You know. I said, listen, I have a routine that I have been doing for 30-something years. I will not forget to put the retainer in. And so that's what I did. And I said, so it's like that. It's like something you do every night, like brush your teeth, you wash your face, okay?
Cleta, does it have can you feel like a little tingling stuff?
Yeah. It should be fine as long as it's not burning you.
Okay, it's not.
Does it feel burning or anything?
No, but I have really sensitive skin.
Okay, it is designed for sensitive skin as well. But if you feel like, I'll tell you what. Let me have.
I'm good.
Take your other one and just wipe it one more time. The one that you haven't used.
Okay.
Yeah. Make sure you get it all off.
No, I've always used that, so I know. I'm
Yeah,
not
and that's good
allergic to
too. Yeah.
So. And I didn't think I'd find anything I'd be allergic to. I was just wondering if it was
Yeah.
supposed to be.
I mean, sometimes it does. Sometimes it does.
Cleanser,
You know.
does the cleanser have retinol in it?
The cleanser doesn't have retinol, but it does have. What does it have?
A peptide.
It has the peptides, but there was something else. I'll think of it
plant-based
in a
thing?
minute. It's not retinol, but it's something like that.
Okay.
But it is something for Asian folk.
Hydrochloric.
Hydrochloric acid.
Yes.
No, it's not that. I'll look it up after we're done. Remind me. I'll go
Okay.
grab the ingredients. Okay, but does it feel? You good now?
Yes, better.
Okay. Okay. You good? How's y'all's face feel? Okay. Good. I mean, that's the key, is getting it clean first. So what we're going to do, we're going to veer off the repair line for just a minute, and we're going to use one of my favorite products, and it's the Mary Kay charcoal mask. Okay. So what we're going to do today, we're not going to do it your whole face just for time. We're going to I want you to put it on your nose. I want you to put it on your chin. And I want you to put it up there on your forehead a little bit. Your biggest pores usually are your nose,
Yes.
right through here, and sometimes right there. So we're going to just smooth some on there and just kind of avoid, like, don't put it underneath your eyes, obviously. And then I'm going to tell you what it does. And then just wipe your fingertips off with your washcloth. Okay, so while you're putting it on, first thing that you notice, do y'all notice the smell?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so it has honeysuckle extract and peppermint. It smells to me like a spa.
It
when
does.
I put it on, I'm just like, I literally do use this at least once a week. You can use it twice a week even. But what this does, it has 3 types of clay in it. It has kaolin clay and bentonite clay are 3 and not 3 types, 2 clays and charcoal. So charcoal is really great for grabbing impurities like a magnet and pulling them out. So it actually absorbs and pulls out 200% of the impurities of its weight on the face, if that makes sense. So it goes in and it pulls out 200% more than it is, all right? So like when it first came out, I thought, I wonder if this really works. So I piled it on really thick and watched a movie, like really thick. And then instead of wiping it off like you're supposed to, I cracked it, okay? And I went, just kind of picked, like, so that I could see it didn't really pull anything out, and it did. It was so gross but exciting at the same time. So you can go and wipe your fingertips off. So usually you're gonna let this dry about 10 minutes. You can normally tell when it dries because it'll get light, and then you'll maybe even see some little black dots. The black dots are where it has went into the pore to grab something and pull it out. Okay.
I was thinking that was more or less for young people.
Oh no, it's for anybody.
That's the reason. That's exactly.
It's so great.
Just
It's
me. I
so
thought it
great.
was for young
Charcoal.
I do too.
Yeah, it's charcoal. It's so great. And it also has navy bean extract in it, which is something Mary Kay discovered that brightens your skin. So when you talked about like freckles and uneven skin tone, this really helps that too. Your skin's gonna look brighter, fresher, super, super clean. And so men love it, okay? You know, men have bigger pores than women sometimes. And you know, like right on, especially, let's say they don't shave just, but right on the nose, right on the area that is still showing, it really helps. And of course all over if they shave. But
My boyfriend, I got him to try it.
Yeah?
Because he quit drinking,
yeah,
and so his face was clearing up. And you should have seen how pretty his skin was underneath that abused skin.
Yeah. and we
His
have
skin looks great.
We have a picture of an
Wow.
older man that had humongous pores. It was a husband of a Mary Kay person, and side by side with the mask, and then like before, during, and after, and I just couldn't believe it. So this is just going to pull out all those impurities, and then if you have any extra oiliness, most people, if you get oily, where do you get oily? This T-zone,
Exactly.
and that's why this is helpful for that too. So we're going to let that dry a second. I'm going to give you a little something, a little game. Y'all want to win something? I know you do.
Sure.
Okay, so this is what we call the fabulous game. And give one to Carla too so she can see what we're doing here. Whoops. We only have two right there? Hang on. Okay, good. There you go. Does she have one?
No.
Okay, give that one to her. I'll make you another
There
copy.
you go.
Okay, so this is a little fun game that I do.
Oh boy.
We're gonna give away this is actually, it's a masking minis, and it has the moisture renewal gel mask, and it has the, does it have the charcoal mask? Hang on. The moisture renew, well, let's just open it. I have two different ones. Yes, the charcoal mask. It's like a travel size of this moisture renewing gel mask, which is for dry areas, and then the charcoal mask. Okay, so that's gonna be the gift. All right. So we're just gonna what we're gonna do is let y'all get your pen. There's a pen near you, and this is for Carla's benefit. So that if you think of anybody, you're like, hey, I got a couple girlfriends that like to do this. You get your phone out. You just put their name, their phone number in. If you have a relation to them, like if they're a sister, cousin, mother, something like that, and all Carla's gonna do is she's just gonna. We're not gonna bug them. They're your friends, okay? We're just gonna text them one time, and we're gonna say, let's say you give a friend Susie, and I'm gonna say, hey Susie, this is Carla with Mary Kay, and I just gave your friend or your cousin or your sister, Julie, a makeover, and she thought it was something you might really like. We just did cleansing, charcoal mask, and some glamour, and if this is something you'd like to be interested in, I would love to get with you, and I have a $10 gift certificate for you if you book an appointment. That's it. And they can either say yes or no. That's all we're gonna do. They don't answer, we ain't gonna bug them. So, because honestly, Carla, when she's like me, we really have time to, like, you know, text them 400 times. So don't worry about that. So if you'll just put that on there, and then I'm gonna let you take a picture of it, of who you told us, and if you have time, you could say, hey, this girl's gonna text you, be nice to her, she's my friend. Right?
Yes, I don't do that without getting permission first.
Well, you know what? Put the names on there. Don't put the phone numbers, and she can call you for the names after you get permission. All right? So y'all just take a second and fill that out. And then, and this would be, you know, people that like your sister, mom, friends, things like that. But the phone always helps you come up with a few names, all right? And so what we're going to do is we are going to let y'all go. I normally play a little song here, but since we're recording, I'm not. So I'm going to sing Taking Care of Business now.
Oh.
I dreamed last night I was singing that. So y'all just put a few names down there, and the one that has the most names is going to get the prize. Or we'll draw. We may give tickets for every name. That might be more fair. I'll give a ticket for every name that you do, and then we'll draw for that. And this will help Carla get her first few appointments booked, hopefully. Right, Carla?
Yeah.
Carla, they live in Thomasville now.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
I've got a friend in Thomasville.
And also, any other out-of-town people, we can also mail a sample. Carla's got these samples that we can just put in the mail that look like this. It's like a whole strip of the skincare.
Yeah.
And you just send a book and a sample, say try it, let me know how you like it. So we can do that as well.
Did you try to get Keisha?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so you already did Keisha.
Oh no, I haven't. I'm sorry. I thought you said would I try?
Okay,
Yeah.
let's try that.
Okay.
Yeah, and you know, just remember that we have of all ages. Some good ones, our mother-daughters are really great. Like mothers with 13-year-olds, but also like 20-year-olds with their 40-year-old mama. You know, or 40-year-old with her 60-year-old mama, or 60-year-old with her 80-year-old mama. Those are good too. Do what?
My mother?
Your daughter-in-law,
Oh,
Carrie.
yeah,
Is it Carrie?
yeah,
Is that her name? Put her
yeah,
down.
I could put her down.
There you go. We knew you
I
weren't
was
gonna
gonna
get
ask you
skunked
about
here.
her the other day.
That's
I
right.
forgot.
That'll be great. And we really appreciate this. And I'm gonna go ahead and tear these out. Give y'all just a minute to do this. And your charcoal mask is drying, so we're really double timing on that. Gives it time to do it. And you know, I know y'all are thinking, I'm just gonna keep talking while you're thinking, but the cool thing about referral is not like a cold call because it's a friend of yours friend. You know, you know, if one of my friends says, hey, Carla told me you might like this, da 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 da, I would listen to him rather than a stranger. Does that sound?
Yeah.
So that's why I love referrals. And you are having fun
Does
so
Keisha
far,
know I
right?
sound,
That's
does
me,
she know I
that's,
sound
I
like-
accidentally hit you.
I
Sorry.
don't remember.
Yeah.
Would you be opposed to
In a quarter
texting
mile,
Brenda?
turn right onto Ben Hill
Oh,
Road.
no.
Okay, because she hasn't ever said nothing.
Okay.
negative about
Yeah.
you.
Okay.
And it'd also be if you don't have their numbers, you could just put a message on Facebook, and Carla can find them on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's fine too.
Yeah.
And what we're gonna do is when we get done, we're gonna take a little picture of each of you with Carla. And so what I like to do sometimes is if I'm texting somebody, I send the picture of like my friend and me from the party, and then say, hey, here's a picture of me and Carla after her party Saturday or Sunday. She thought you might love to do something like this too, and I have a gift certificate, you know, for you for $10 if you'd like to book an appointment, you know, or would like some free samples. So yeah. And here's the thing: not everybody's gonna say yes, but not everybody says no.
True.
A lot of people go, yeah, I'd love to do that. So really, most everybody likes a little pampering, you know. So okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start getting some tickets out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I just bought these tickets at Walmart, you know, just at Walmart, you know, you can get these little double tickets, they're easy.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, I'm putting all my friends down. I don't have nobody to invite to my party.
Oh, well, listen, don't worry about that, because if you're having a party, what we're gonna do is we're not gonna call these people till after your party. Because this definitely could be your list.
There
No,
you go.
that's what I do. This definitely can be your list of who you could invite to a party, which is even better than us calling them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So don't worry about
Meet
that
them
at
in
all.
person. Get to meet them one-on-one.
Mm-hmm.
I need to get some more of the numbers at work. Cause that's about who I see all the time.
That's the way it is for me.
Yeah.
What number do you want?
That's what I'm sitting here thinking, we're gonna
She's
have
gonna know-
duplicates.
She's gonna have them.
I know, but we'll have
Well, you know what?
duplicates.
Just put their name in there, and we'll get the numbers afterwards. That's no problem.
I have to start with Valerie. There's
Scanner.
how many Valeries do we have over in our area?
2.
We do. Skinner and who else?
The one in, billing
Billing,
department?
I don't know that one.
billing department?
What do you
Yeah.
got there?
And
Tim?
then Kim,
Good.
what's
Thank you.
Kim's last name?
Thank you
It's
for
in
doing that.
billing.
David.
I know a lot more people than I
Yeah.
did last time. Because
Yes.
I was like working from home and
Oh yeah.
the old
D
people
Mhm.
A
that were
L.
on
Yeah.
the last leg.
I don't have
so
her
I didn't
number.
know anybody.
Yeah.
And I couldn't excel
I don't know if I have
because
I don't
You
either.
didn't have many
I
contacts.
didn't have any
Yeah.
contacts.
Yeah.
And then
And I was
Valerie,
going to
who's
the
the one that
events,
does
Yeah.
the phone
you know.
operator?
Skinner.
Can't
Yeah.
sell to other reps.
Right. Yeah. True.
And I don't have her
True
number.
that.
I did, that one I have.
All right. How's y'all's charcoal mask? Look at. You can look at your
It's
mirror.
dried right there.
Almost
Yeah.
right.
So
I
we're
can
gonna-
see some,
Some put it on a little thicker than others. So
And
that's
I
all
know.
right.
I
And
left
I
a
should-
bald spot so I could see the difference.
Oh, okay. That's a good idea. I'm gonna get something to put this
Your
in.
chin and your forehead are dry.
Yeah.
yeah, I can
This
tell
side of
it.
your nose is not.
I know that's what it is, this side of my nose is not, but I can feel the others tight,
Yeah.
so that's an indication it's dry. Okay, Lori, what's Valerie's number? We're cheating, but we, like I
Yeah.
said, we
You know
some-
what? Let's do that in a minute. Instead
Okay,
of calling her
alright.
number out here.
Okay,
Okay. So how many you got total?
7.
7.
Oh,
Okay.
right.
Thank you. All right. Here's your tickets. Those right here are yours. Those right
These
there.
two.
Mhm. And you got 2 there. All right.
Yeah, I got 2.
All right.
I could probably think of some more, but you're sitting here thinking about it.
I know it, I know
That's
it.
crazy. That's
So,
the way it is sometimes.
We're gonna go ahead and draw, how about that? Carla, you get to draw, come on over here.
Oh, okay.
Carla, y'all look at your tickets. We'll just do the last, let's just do the last 3 numbers.
Without
Okay.
my glasses, I can't.
Oh, we'll help you. If that is not them, we'll know it's you.
Okay, 106-924.
So 924 is the last 3 numbers.
Me.
All right.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Good.
Here's your little prize, sister.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Well, thank y'all for doing that. That really helps. It's going to help her get started with her business. Make sure on the bottom, real quick, put your name and then just pass it over there to Carla. Carla, I think this is your. Okay. Before we take the charcoal mask off, we're going to do 2 things and then we're going to take it off, all right? So the first thing I want you to do is up in the top corner on the left, these little ones. The first one is a Mary Kay Sugar Scrub. This is our satin lip set. We love it so much. So I want you to take it and just smooth it all over your lips. The first one.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No, you're good, you're good. So it's right here, the
Oh, okay.
Sugar Scrub.
This
Love
one.
it.
Yep, right, the one on the left. And then smooth it all over. I think it smells like Lucky Charms. Y'all can tell me, or Fruit Loops. What do y'all think? It's what it reminds me of. If you're on a diet and you just like, oh, I just wish I had some sugar, but I can't eat any today.
Yeah,
Go get you
use
some
that,
sugar
yes.
scrub out. Don't eat it though. But this takes all the dead dry skin off your lips. Okay, so just smooth it on there and wipe your fingers off. We're gonna wipe it off in a second. We're just gonna we're gonna leave it on there a minute. You can do
You
this
can
in the
feel it.
Oh,
shower,
it does
Kinda
taste like
bubbly.
Fruit Loops now.
don't it?
Yeah, it's different
Yeah.
than last time
Yeah.
I tried it.
It does have a sweet smell, but I can't.
Yeah, so this, I usually put this in the shower too. So we're gonna do microdermabrasion on the back of your hand. So I usually put my cleanser and my sugar scrub and my microdermabrasion scrub in the shower. And then I do this like twice a week, okay? So what we're gonna do is take your water and dampen the back on one hand. And this is our microdermabrasion set. It's called Microdermabrasion Plus. It has the Refine and then the Pore Minimizer. So that's really good for people that struggle with pores. Of course, you normally do this on your face. All right, but we're gonna do it on the back of your hand. You do on this one. And I want you just to smooth that in a circular motion all over the back of that hand.
This might be too much water.
That's all right. And when you do it on your face, you want to do it with a clean face. You want to make sure you have enough water. If it starts feeling too heavy, lighten up. You don't have to do it really hard. It's not the rubbing that does it. It's the products. These have what's the thing that they have? Y'all, my brain is like checking out on me today. It has a product in it that goes in and it actually is like a vacuum and cleans out your pores. Okay, so this charcoal mask pulls it out. This kind of vacuums it out. So, and this also resurfaces that top layer of your skin. And so I just love it, love it, love it. You normally would just rinse it off. So I usually do it about 2 minutes. I don't do it right up here under my eyes, okay? So just 2 minutes in the shower, just sit there and do it. And I use about a quarter's worth is all I use on my face, okay? So this little set, hold that up there in the middle, Carla. It'll last about 36 treatments, okay?
Yeah.
So go ahead and wipe that off with one of your washcloths. We're gonna give you a new one to wipe off everything else, so don't worry about that.
Does it make your face feel smooth?
Oh, so
Wow.
smooth. It's so smooth.
I could feel it working when I was just putting it on.
You could. I mean, it just so nice. All
I like
right.
the way it does my skin on. Look at that.
Yeah.
There's even a difference on the
Usually
skin.
you can even see on the back of your hand.
Wow.
And then I'm going to give y'all a little bit of our pore minimizer. And I use this every day whether I do microderm or not because I feel like I have big pores.
Oh.
So I use my actually a Serum Plus C, my lifting serum, and then my pore minimizer. I use 3 serums. So this is the right hand, right?
Mhm.
Okay. So smooth that in.
On the same hand?
Yeah, same
Okay.
hand. You can tell I'm on a crawl space, can't you? Because all your stuff shakes when you walk. And so what this does, once your pores are good and cleaned out, this is like a little cinch sack. It just goes choop and it closes up those pores so they appear to be smaller. So we'll let that kind of dry on there. If you felt any grains, that means you didn't wipe it off good enough. So
Y'all gotta look at the difference in my hands if y'all can't see it in yours.
let me see. Oh yeah.
No, see, I can see it from
I
here.
see that you didn't get all the stuff off.
I didn't
wiped
get all
it
the
yet.
grain either.
No, well, you didn't wipe it off yet?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
And it was already that much.
Well, then let me go ahead and put your poor minimum. You're supposed to put this on after you wipe it off. So wipe it off real good.
Oh, no, I wiped off the other junk.
Oh, okay, it felt like you still had some on there.
Oh, okay.
Okay, here, let's try
Yeah, I
it.
see what you mean.
Does it feel you feel grains or
I
not?
still got grains on me.
Okay.
But
We can rinse it off. That's why I like to rinse it. I do wipe it. You can wipe it off with a washcloth, but if you rinse it, it's easier. All right, so y'all do look at the back of your hand, see if you can tell a difference
Wow.
and see a difference.
makes it look like 10 years younger.
There you
Well,
go.
when you get old, sunspots and age
I
spots
know.
and veins, but I can see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so I want y'all to look at your charcoal mask. These mirrors actually can come out. Just hold it down and you can just pull it up like that. And so I want you to look and see if you can see where it's dried and what it's done. Okay, and then what I'm gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and, where's that bag of, right here. We're gonna go ahead and, you wanna do this for me? Yeah, and I'm just gonna give y'all a clean one to wipe this off with.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
I got plenty of them.
They got brown stuff. I mean, something for brown spots on your face because I'm getting them now.
That
I
is
don't
age
need that.
spots and sunspots.
Mm-hmm, it is.
So, but I'll tell you a great this what you're using is great for that because it has the brightening. This right here is called Replenishing Serum Plus C.
Yeah, I never had
And
that.
vitamin C and E are great for brightening, tightening, and lightening. We call it BLT. Brightening, lightening, and tightening. And so I use this every single day on the throat and all over for skin discoloration. And just to make your skin look a lot
Yeah.
nicer. Because it's a great product.
Right.
So that may be something you might want to add.
It is.
So, all right, I tell you what, take one of you can go ahead and kind of wipe off a little bit, but we're going to give you a clean one to finish it up. Because like, usually you have to have two anyway. This charcoal mask is water soluble, so it comes off real easy. You think it won't hardly come off, but once you wet it, in fact, you can take your little thing and spray it and wet it a little bit more if you
Mine
need to.
is still raw.
Okay. You see how Julie did it? That's how I do mine, thick.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
should have done that.
Oh, it's okay.
I
'Cause
did
here at
it
the
in
party,
some areas.
at least it should give you an idea.
Right.
Yeah. So usually if you just dampen it, it loosens the charcoal and then you can just wipe it right off. You don't have to tug and pull too much. And then just give me those dirty ones and we're gonna chunk them. And she's,
This
You
one's gritty.
okay, yeah.
Okay.
Give me the gritty, dirty ones.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab a whole sack.
Here's your-
And I do usually to have a little sack. Carla, at my parties just to kind of clean up as I go.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
You can chunk these too. Thank you. You get your plain one to use? Okay.
Thank you.
How about those? Is that ready?
That's the,
No,
is that the gritty
that's
ones?
not,
Okay.
oh, well, just one end, but it's okay.
Just chunk it here.
Oh, okay.
We got plenty.
Okay.
My pores are huge today.
Okay, well they're looking better. Yeah? Okay.
There you go.
All right, so once you get all that off, she's working on hers over here. She had hers a little bit thicker. We're gonna go with the lifting serum. So that's that third one. Just go ahead and dot that all
This
over.
one?
Mm-hmm. If you have any left, put it on your throat too. I like to put it in my throat. A lot of people put it bra line up, okay? Because everything starts, falling. But don't do it all over. You're not gonna have much left, right? So just dot it all over and just kind of smooth it up and out.
They do make a body toning lotion.
Yes, they do, and I use it every day.
Do they have a bottle big enough?
It's a big bottle.
Is it a one use
I was gonna say mine would be one use.
Yeah, give it to me. Thank you.
This feels good.
Doesn't that feel nice?
It does feel real good.
The good thing about this lifting serum too is you never have to be out because it actually has a thing that shows, like this was just about out. It goes right up here and then you'll know when you need to reorder.
Oh,
So it's so nice. And same thing with the this Serum Plus C because it's hard to know in things like this.
Oh,
So you
nice.
can kind of see as it's a pump, so as it goes up here, you know that you're about ready to go.
Okay.
That is good because sometimes tubes, you don't know
You
until
don't.
you're squeezing and
Yeah.
squeezing and it's.
And you're calling your Mary Kay girl at 6 o'clock in the morning going, I need you to bring me some cleanser.
Please.
Okay. Good deal, good deal. All right, so let her go ahead and do, go ahead and put your lifting serum on there,
You got
Miss Julie.
That's the fourth one?
No, okay, I said Julie.
Oh, sorry.
Lori, here, let's do this so I can maybe call y'all the right name instead of the wrong name. Your last name is Fault?
Fought like we got in a fight.
That's crazy,
And
isn't
my
it?
son is an officer in West Memphis, Arkansas.
Yeah.
His last name is Hightower, like the old.
Oh, yeah,
high-
yeah, well, I knew some high towers, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's
Where
great.
does this go?
Okay, all over. That's this one right here, yeah,
Okay.
just all over your face.
That
Okay.
movie Police Academy.
Yeah.
The big tall black guy. His
Yeah.
name was Hightower.
Oh, okay.
And so for years and
Yeah.
years, when we were in the Navy,
Yeah.
we got made jokes
There
about.
was one over
Yeah.
the sheriff's department.
I said,
Oh, did y'all take your lip stuff off with that too? Go ahead and take that off, yeah. And go, you can go and put some of that lip balm on. It's in the right side. And lip balm, if you've ever used some of these chapsticks that you have to put on every 10 minutes, this helps hydrate your lips for 4 to 6 hours.
yes.
And a
Oh,
lot of
well,
people
I know
use it even
that.
before they go to bed. They love it. And it's great for people. Do you know anybody that's on oxygen all the time? They can't, there's some things they can't use any kind of menthol stuff. I don't know if y'all knew that, but this lip balm is great for them, for
wow.
keeping their lips moisturized, because you get dry sometime with that little, you know, the thing all the time. So a lot of times, like when I do nursing home things, they love this lip balm.
Oh, I
Love it.
bet.
Lip balm and Mint Bliss for the feet. Like,
Oh.
a good one. Okay? And then y'all can go ahead, after you do your lip balm, go ahead and do the day cream. This is the day cream. Looks like this right here. And just don't do it all over. Let me show you. Yeah, the number 4. This just pulls off. Some people try to screw it, it just comes off. And then you think it's broken because I need to pick that little thing out. No, don't do that. You just push it down and the exact amount comes out and you just sweep it off.
Oh.
And that just keeps it
I'm
sealed
glad
and
you told
fresh.
me, because I would have done that wrong.
Yeah.
I did it wrong. I take it off because I didn't realize that's what you do.
Oh, girl.
Now I don't try to, screw it off, but I take that
That little thing off, no.
Yes.
So you leave it on, it keeps it fresh. So you just push it down and then it just lets the product come out. Because this is a pump thing and it goes all the way up, so when it's gone, it's gone.
Wow.
How do I know that? Because I took it apart and I
Technology.
wondered if there's any in there, and there wasn't. So, yeah. So that's how you use
I learned
that.
something new today.
And this has SPF 30 in it, and it's a
Oh,
broad
nice.
spectrum sunscreen, so it helps with UVA and UVB rays. So that's this one right here.
Okay, and that goes where?
All over.
Okay.
It's your moisturizer, okay? So UVA rays age your skin, UVB rays are the ones that burn. Rays you can get even through your window, okay?
Oh, yes.
So you really want to use sunscreen, whether it's, unless it's dark outside, you want to use your sunscreen. So it doesn't matter if you're not laying out in the sun. That's something we had to all learn.
Yes.
Growing up,
yes.
because I didn't use it unless I was going to be at the beach. And then,
Uh-huh.
at night, you would just use the night cream. And this night cream has resveratrol in it, and it's encapsulated, so it works through the night. It's real gentle and easy on you. Resveratrol is, retinol is what it has in it, not resveratrol. And it just helps with the night, at night, helps your skin look a lot younger and gets those new skin cells out. Okay, so this is really nice. Same thing, same kind of thing. You just push it down and it comes out. Okay? So just to tell you, on a normal night, you would just wash your face, right? You'd use your lifting serum, use your night cream, and then we're gonna do the eye cream. During the day, wash your face, lifting serum, day cream, and then your eye cream. Okay, so it's not that many steps, really, for good skincare. Okay, the next we're gonna do is the eye cream. Comes in a cool little thing like this. This is what I love about it. Okay,
Oh, yeah.
so you push it out, and then you can take, this is a metal, it's not, I call it a ball, but it doesn't spin or anything, a titanium ball, and you just sit there and it's really cold, and it helps any kind of puffiness with that. But this eye cream is great for lines, wrinkles, puffiness, and dryness. So, and even dark circles. So just dot it on and smooth it in.
Underneath the eye.
Yeah, underneath the eyes, and I always put some on top too, because right here starts bagging and sagging, right?
See this right here? I get that whenever I use eye stuff, and I
Yeah.
do like a little burn.
Okay.
It goes away, but
It's sensitive right
Yeah.
there. Mhm.
on both eyes.
Hmm.
I hadn't put any of this there. That was
Yeah.
just the cleanser.
You might want to be easy around that area.
Okay.
And we have something called hydrogel eye patches that are really, really great. I have them over here. We're gonna talk about them, but
What's that, Cleta? What's it
do
called?
I have them on the table? Yeah,
What is
right
it?
there. Hold that up.
This?
That hydrogel eye patch. No, right there.
Oh, yeah.
So let me hold that.
Okay.
This product is great just because you're talking about eyes. This has 60 eye patches. I'll show you what it looks like. This is so great for wrinkles and puffiness. So look at them in
Oh,
here.
I love
And
it.
so what you do is you take this little thing and you can just pull one out and you just smooth it on there. It just sticks to your face. And
Let's see, turn it this way.
That's
So
it.
it's little pads? or
Yeah,
it's-
it's little it's like little gel patches.
Oh, okay.
It looks shaped like a little apostrophe.
I see
There's
that.
two of them in there. See that?
Nice.
And you just smooth them, put them on there, and I would say like 20 minutes. Some people get up in the morning, just put them on there, go eat, drink their coffee and whatever else, and then pull them off and get ready. And it just helps that area under your
Cause
eyes.
mine are real puffy.
Yeah,
I need
not
that
look as
eye.
puffy and not look as wrinkled. We sell a ton of these, y'all. They're so nice. And some people even put them right here, any wrinkle, like right here, right there. Like so, that's why we say there's 60 patches in it. You can do, 30 times on your eyes. You can cut them up and put them wherever you want to. So that's a great little product for eyes
Wow. So it's good for more than just your
too. Yeah,
eyes.
it really is.
See, and I would have known that.
How's your face feel so far?
Good.
Everybody good?
Mine feels real good. And
Okay.
it does, it looks,
It looks good.
Yeah. it does. It
Okay,
feels
so
good.
we're gonna go over here to a product that I really like. Let me see if I don't even know if it's on this page, but I'm gonna tell you about it before we do foundation. And this is our foundation primer. I just love it. Okay, so it's in this that number, is that 5 right there? I want you to take it and dot it and smooth it all over. What this does, it helps your makeup stay on all day.
Mhm.
It helps your pores look smaller.
Yes.
And it just gives you a real nice, it really doesn't add color, but my customers have said I just put it on even if I'm not wearing makeup because somehow it makes my face look better. But I just love it, how it feels and how it makes your makeup look
All right,
smoother.
let me ask you something.
Okay.
I have issues with this chin being bare looking. I use that
Mhm.
definitely.
Okay.
And then I take the powder that's kind of white.
Yeah, the
that loose
translucent,
the translucent.
right?
And then I kind of brush
Go all
that,
over?
it go all over, but then try to concentrate more here
Okay.
and on my nose.
Right?
And when I apply the foundation, I try to, not make it look, real thick,
Yeah.
but try to call attention and kind of pat more there.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't figure out why. Now my nose, that time I
So you're saying that it looks like later you don't have makeup on right there?
right, it looks like
All
a
right.
bare spot.
Let me ask you a
Put your loose
question.
powder on last.
Yeah.
But I do it again.
Don't put it
No,
on before
don't.
you
You're
put
putting it
your
on before you
foundation.
put your foundation
Don't
on?
do that.
I have tried it
Yeah, don't
different
do that.
ways.
That ain't gonna work
Okay, so
good.
you still even with, but still don't.
Yeah, I mean, like I say,
Yeah,
I'll do
first.
that, and then I'll put all my makeup on, and then go over
Yeah,
a little
leave
bit
the
more.
powder off before.
Yeah,
Don't do
because
the
it's
powder
not,
before.
what happens is your makeup's not gonna absorb over powder. You know what I mean? So
Okay,
put your foundation on first and then do your powder.
okay, and I was doing it twice.
Yeah,
before
don't.
Yeah, no, that's
Do
gonna
it
kinda
one
get it
time.
kinda cakey looking.
Mm-hmm.
And that translucent powder also helps absorb a little bit of oil, so it's probably gonna be too dry doing it that way. So,
Well, then maybe I better go back to the regular.
the
loose-
silky setting powder.
Yes.
Here's what I've been doing. I've
Or
been
just
doing
tell me what I need to
I've
do.
been doing the silky setting powder. It has a little bit of color in it, all over. And then I take this in the places where I get a little bit oilier, which is my nose and my chin.
Chin.
Now, does your chin get oily looking or not? Not really?
It appears sometimes, but
Yeah.
like right now, my skin is, my legs, arms,
Yeah.
everything is just dry.
And you may have that from medication, makes your skin
And
dry.
then
And I know you
going
had that surgery, so
surgery. That's what I'm
Yeah.
thinking too. But I just need something because I feel like
Yeah.
in the middle of the morning it looks like ding ding ding. Like
Yeah.
it's like it's shining.
It's
Put a little
shiny.
blush on mine.
yeah. You do what?
I put a little blush when I do my blush here.
Yeah.
I do it on the end of my nose, and then I do it right on my chin.
If you want your
Gives
chin
you
and
just
your
a
nose
little
a little color, you can do that. Mine's bright enough. Okay, so you got your foundation primer on, right? And let me say, it does have a little bit of SPF as well, 15. So that's why, like, sometimes you just going out in the yard, you ain't doing nothing. You can just put some primer on and go. All right, so let's talk about foundation for a minute. But first of all, everybody, your skin, does it feel nice, fresh?
It feels good.
Yes.
Looks good?
Yes, it does,
Okay,
definitely.
good.
It's fresh.
Good. And now
Mhm.
look at your hands
Fresh.
again, the way with your microderm, because now that it's dry, kind of feel it and then kind of look at it and see if you feel a difference. Because I mean, your hands aren't like your face, but still give you an idea.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell a difference in it? And then feel each other's if you can. So let me feel
Yours
yours.
is so young looking.
You've
It's
got, you got a
not.
little bit of that stuff still on there.
I try.
I feel a little bit of grit.
Yeah,
I feel it
can tell
soft
the difference. This one's
though.
smooth.
I'm just now starting to have those issues with the skin being more dry.
Yeah.
Ugh.
All right, so we have CC cream is what one of the things that we have to try, and it's for foundation. We also have matte wear and luminous wear foundation. Okay, we also have cream to powder foundation.
She's cream powder, and
Yeah,
you're luminous.
yeah. So I think what we may do is just a CC cream today, because it's really good for all skin types. It has 8 skin loving benefits. It helps protect your skin from the environment because it has SPF in it. It evens out your skin tone. It gives you a glowing complexion. It's just a product that even if you wear the other foundation, which I like both of them. I mean, I like the CC cream. It stands for color complexion corrector. But I like the matte wear too. You know, today I have on matte wear. Sometimes I mix them even. But let's try CC cream, see if you'll like them. Okay. And so, did you bring your CC creams?
I did, and they're in the car.
Okay, don't go get them. I'll get mine. We'll just grab them out right here. No problem.
As long as I don't have to know what
We
color
didn't have
I
those
wear.
out here.
As long as what?
As long as I don't have to know what color I wear.
CC creams are real easy because for our ivory skin tone women, it's very light to medium, medium to deep.
Yeah,
And
I
then
think
we
mine
have-
was too dark.
And then we have deep. And so y'all aren't deep. Let me just say that. So I would say you just the very light is going to be fine for you. For you, probably like the medium is what I would say. Do you just wear a beige?
She's a babe.
Yeah. Let's try. Well, we can try the medium to deep, but it might be a little too dark. We'll see. Okay. And then for you, I think that probably the light to medium on her too. So, but we can see. We'll do a little spot and we'll smooth it in and see what we think.
Okay.
I'm gonna put it right here.
Okay.
That's like the medium. Just put a little bit right here, okay? And just don't do your whole face, and let's see if we need darker, okay? And I'm gonna do the same thing with you. And if it's,
It's gonna be too light.
it kind of, when it dries, it kind of goes into your skin tone, like it adjusts to your
So
skin
like
tone.
right along in here.
Yeah,
I
just
wish
put a
they
little
would
on there.
make a skin foundation that does, like you see this on TV, where you don't have to have different shades. You can buy either medium ivory or beige. Or
Well, that's
whatever,
about
and it
lightness.
adjusts. Is that
This
what
is
that
good.
This
does?
is
I
medium
used
to deep.
this all
Let me
the
do
time,
it
even though it was a
Okay.
little darker.
This is-
Yeah,
Well,
Because
this
it made
goes
my
right
face
in. I
feel
mean,
good.
this blends good
So
with
this
my
is too light.
skin.
good.
You see? Can you
Yeah.
tell it?
Right.
Yes, I can see it over there.
It's really,
It might be.
It's blended.
It's not
in
that-
there.
it's not
or
that-
not
No,
cover
no, no,
really?
this is the medium to
Does
deep.
it cover?
Do that on the other side.
How's it feel?
It feels good.
Let me
It
see.
feels light.
It's a light coverage.
And then you put it.
And it feels so light. I don't even feel like I have it on.
Right.
Talk among yourselves
that
while I
to
go
work.
get a very
I wore
light
that to
CC.
work
Okay.
one day, and I
I'm
really
paying
liked the
attention
way
to
it
everybody.
felt.
I know.
It's kind of like. It doesn't feel like you had any on.
No.
And that's the point.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, in the lighting, I can't tell what's
You
what.
can't
Let me
tell.
see. Turn the other side.
This is the darker,
Uh-huh.
this is the lighter.
Can you get over here? It seemed like I like the lighter on her. That one looks dark on her skin.
Let's see that side. I can see the difference.
I
on
can
the
still
top.
see it's camouflaging some of the spots that you might.
This one
not
kind of
like
looks like
there.
it might be blending with your skin a little bit better.
What
Yeah,
color is
that's
this
what
one?
I'm
The other
thinking.
one's showing
light
more
one?
color.
The lighter one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Here,
and it'll
do this.
probably adjust more.
I love
so.
this light
Whoops.
one.
Yeah.
Kind of turn toward this, if you can turn over here toward the window.
What's that?
Or can you
what
tell
color is
better
that
right there?
called? You don't know?
I don't
You
know.
can
She
see how it
just
kind
put
of
it in
adjusts here. Let
here.
me see the other side.
She Cleta just
What
put
did
it
I
in.
do?
What color is hers? What color did you give her?
I gave her the, light to medium to try.
Light to medium? Uh-huh.
Yeah, you don't need darker than that. Here's the thing, is like when I use the medium to deep,
You don't wanna go too
it's
dark.
it's almost just a tad too dark for me right now. Like in the summer, it's gonna be great. But just like right now, so just look at it.
I stay white.
But it's up to you, because if you smooth it in, like if you want it a little darker, you can smooth it in. Just make sure you smooth it on your throat real good,
Yes.
so you don't have a line.
Right,
That's the biggest thing.
exactly. Oh, yeah.
So
I
it's
do
kind of
that
like what
anyway.
you like.
Did
Which
you
one
see
do you
this
like the
side,
best?
Cleta?
Huh?
Did you see the
She
side
put-
over here?
Let me look over here.
That looks like a darker color.
Yeah, I mean, you really can see a line right there.
That's what I was
I don't-
seeing too.
you
I
really
saw a
can.
line.
Okay.
So let's do the top one. Did I ever give you any of this, or I'm just holding
You,
it?
you gave me some.
Okay, good.
And I just decided to put it on both sides because I couldn't tell if it was covering good. But then I had the dark marks right here, and look, it's filling it in.
Is yours a light too, or is your
Mine's
dark?
the
Put it
light.
right here, so you know it.
The very
This
light
is-
or the light?
This is the light to me.
Very light.
Okay.
I think.
And you know
Very
what?
light.
Sometimes I
Is
do.
it mine the very
mix them.
light?
No, yours is
You know,
the
if I
light
think,
to
it's not-
medium.
You can do
Okay,
that
and I
too.
like
So
that.
put
I
this
Yeah,
like
on.
it
because
too.
like you, I'll be
Okay,
on the
that's what I
sun.
Yeah,
hold it
that's
down.
I will
right.
darken.
You will darken up. That's, you probably need to do that, yeah. I always say like March, you're almost the whitest you're gonna be, right? Because then we're gonna, we have to have any sun.
Springtime,
Now it's
yeah.
coming out. We're like, okay.
Well, it's time to get out and work in the yard.
That's
and-
right. That's where I get it.
And you're tan already. I mean, you already
She
look
gets-
tan.
yeah.
You tan
But it's
easy,
just all
don't
right.
Do you
you?
think that's dark enough for those color spots now?
Yeah, I
You
think
don't
you just
think
need
she could
some
get
on
the
there.
light to medium?
She can try it.
I put some on both sides already. Cause that was
I want
that
that
was
to
my
look
I
best
did.
one.
I just don't want her to look
Yeah,
pale.
here's the deal though. You want her to match right here.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
don't want a
that
brown
is the
face.
thing.
You don't want a brown face and a white neck. Okay.
Gotcha.
But here's the thing. Let's put a little bit on there, and we can sure try it.
See,
Here's a
now
light
this,
right
you
there.
see how this gets
Just put it on the other
exposure.
side.
I have
Now,
that
I don't
on
get
the
out
side.
in the
this
sun
right here.
except to,
Work in the yard or
no, I don't do yard work.
Okay.
And
Well, that would be Steve.
yeah, that would be Steve. But now when the kids are there, I'll go out, but I sit in the shade, but sometimes they'll want me to come on the dock.
Mhm.
I may do that.
That's plenty.
But my
dark for
getting
her.
in the sun is over.
Mine too.
Cause can't.
So go ahead and put that all
I'm not
over.
gonna do
Not worth
that.
it.
Well, I spend a week at the beach, but I'm under an umbrella.
Well, I mean, I do too. I mean, I go to the beach, but I used to lay and out in the sun with nothing. And
No.
all those years ago when it was a lot of years.
Go ahead and put it all over. Or
Okay.
did you?
In face, I mean, everywhere.
Yeah, just put it everywhere.
And this is at,
That's the light to medium.
Cleta, what do you think?
Yeah, I like it.
What color is that one? The light
Is
to
it-
medium?
I think
That looks good, actually.
Uh-huh.
I see it a little bit. Just put it all over, and this is what I want you. If you want a little more color,
Mhm.
if that's kind of your goal,
I
don't
use
wipe
bronzer.
off all your
Oh, that was
skincare.
the other stuff. Oh,
Okay,
I
it's
forgot what I
okay.
was
Put
doing.
your primer on there. No, did you even put primer on?
I guess I didn't.
Girl, well that's why it's not going on as good. That's okay. You get a good comparison on one side.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Is it messy? Y'all can take your headbands down if you want to, so your hair doesn't. It looks like it's probably
I
too
really
wet.
like
but
that.
You like the other one better?
This side.
Go ahead and smooth it. So whatever, if you go a little darker, smooth it on your throat. I put mine down on my throat anyway, and I'll tell you why.
yes, I do too.
I have
Uh-huh.
skin
I do
discoloration
it.
right
Yes.
here, so I just smooth it down.
I go about right here.
Okay.
I go
As
all
soon
the
as
way
you get your
down my
foundation
neck.
put on, you have a runny nose.
I have Kleenexes.
No, I'm glad you do, but every morning.
Me too.
I do
Every
too.
time I work anything around my,
My nose,
Same.
exactly. And I'm thinking, really?
I
I
have
do.
eye runs.
Listen,
I don't need
mine
one.
is exactly
I
the
tell
same
you,
thing.
bother
I
me
put my
that
foundation
one,
on, and then I have to blow my nose. And then so the last thing I do is I put a little more foundation on my nose. And I blow it off.
Yes.
And y'all, with this pollen, it's just amazing. We're all even breathing right now. You know.
Exactly.
So just smooth it on. And it doesn't take a whole lot of this, but you can build it. You can put a thin coat and
Start
add some
small
more if
and
you need
start
it.
light
Mhm.
and build on it, yeah.
And we have a really nice foundation
Still like
brush.
my powder.
Yeah.
I like to use this brush to put my foundation on with. Let me show it to you. It's so nice, and it makes it go on so much smoother. And so what I do is I take it and I push it right here on the back of my hand, and then I take this and then I smooth it in. Let me show you. See how it feels?
Oh, yeah.
And it
that's
just
cool.
smooths it so nice. Let me show you how it feels on here.
Oh,
On
yeah.
your face, just so.
I've got
See
lots
that?
of brushes
Oh,
that
yeah.
are needing
That is
something to be used with them.
it just makes a big difference. All right.
Hey, that did give me a little bit of oomph in my hair, so it wasn't so flat.
Well, girl, that's free of charge.
Have you seen mine?
Free of charge
Yeah,
today.
you do too.
Yeah. Okay, y'all. Y'all looking good. All right, we're just gonna do just some basic glamour. And I gave you all a look card, and it's according to your. Well, let me give you another one. What do we do with it?
I don't know. Did that one right away.
And your eyes are.
It matches my chest.
Green.
It matches my chest.
Mine go between green and blue.
Good,
face.
good.
Yeah, mine
Okay.
too.
Mine does
That's
too.
ankle. Absolutely.
That
Take it
way.
like this,
What?
Lori.
Hmm?
Go like this. Yeah, there you go.
And then y'all can wipe your hands off
Good.
on this. Oh, okay. And then
Awesome.
just throw your dirty things over there to Carla.
Yeah, I got you. I got you covered.
Throw the trash at her.
Throw your trash to
Throw
Carla.
your trash here. I can handle it.
Nay, hang on. This one you can have.
Yeah.
Oh, I made it. What do you know?
Yeah.
All right, tell me, this is
That
out.
looks good.
It feels
Yeah.
so good. It's so
That's really
light.
good.
It looks real natural.
Yes,
I like it.
I do too.
Very nice.
And
Here goes my list.
And listen, if you what you could do if you want to say, hey, I really want a little more coverage today, put a thin coat of that, and then put your other foundation on top of it. So
Gosh, this
nice too.
I like this.
Or mix it.
The one thing I do have, but it don't seem to be as noticeable, the first time I fell at work,
Mm.
it took some skin off my nose right there.
Yeah,
It did.
I'm gonna give everybody just a little bit of under eye corrector. This is for dark circles under the eye.
That's what I need.
And just take it and just dot it a little bit right here and just really lightly pat it. I also like to put that on with a brush, but we're gonna just do it with our fingertips right now.
Oh, look, that thing is starting to go away now.
Oh,
Well, good.
That spot.
Good.
Now, was that there before you came?
No, it was because I applied stuff there. I've got very sensitive skin. I'm gonna tell
Just,
y'all.
you
it
could
didn't
just
stay very
avoid
long,
that
though.
area.
It's a secret, and I'm gonna share with y'all and you guys. When I started getting some hair on my face at like 28,
Uh-huh.
I decided to use some of that cream that we use on our legs.
Oh
that
no,
said-
Nair.
but the one that said for faces, the
Yeah.
hair for faces,
Yeah.
and I had like 2nd-degree burns on my face.
Woo!
from using it.
Yeah, that's bad.
I skipped out of work for 4 days because it was so bad.
Bless your heart.
Someone that
It was terrible.
a customer of mine accidentally she came in. I'm like, girl, and she accidentally grabbed that. It was Nair is what
Uh-huh.
she had, and she thought it was mousse, and she went like this, and y'all, she had 2 like bald spots right here. She goes, "Can you even believe it?" I'm like, "I really can't." I said, "Cover that up."
It came out.
Oh my gosh, yeah,
Wow.
it just came out. She didn't know what she had done. You know, like when you put your contacts on before you do your hair.
Yeah.
That's a
Oh
lesson.
my goodness.
Okay,
Yes.
everybody put a little concealer on. Okay, and we have regular concealer. It's right here.
And you
We
can
have
do
regular
your,
silica,
you do
too.
your concealer after your makeup.
Yes, and I'm gonna
See,
tell you
that's
why.
what I
Is
can
because
say.
well, after when you put your makeup on first, you're already gonna get some coverage. So then you can use less concealer. Because you don't want like less is best as far as putting stuff under your eyes because it starts getting cakey if you put too much, you know. So if you put your foundation on first and then just kind of dot a little bit of this, that helps brighten right there.
Oh.
Anybody need more? Y'all good?
I'm
Okay.
good.
All right. So on your little look cards, what we're gonna do, and we're gonna do powder last, but you can just take this, bend it on the corner, and you can just pull this little thing
Is that
off.
the green one?
Okay.
I don't know. What color do we give Karen?
I gave her whatever she wanted. Oh, what you said, brown? You want to look at the other two?
Want
You
the
want to
green
try
eyes?
some?
This one
The
had,
one with the emerald eyeshadow is
Yeah.
what she's wanting.
Oh, the emerald.
Emerald eyeshadow.
Okay, hang on.
it had,
That's the brown one.
it had hazelnut and desert rose on there that I have, you know, but I wanted to try it with the green.
This one.
Yes, that looks like it.
Mhm.
And this one I did not touch. I don't know if you can reuse it or
We
not.
start looking.
Okay, yeah, this is right.
Okay. So go ahead and open that up. You've got some little applicators here. This is a paint by number, so y'all can just kind of look at it. The first number is the lightest one you can see kind of goes under your brow. Okay, that's number 3. The middle one, number 2, goes kind of in a V, and then you got the number 1. But I would do it in the order it says. So number 1, put on your lid. Number 2, do the little V. Number 3, flip your thing over and do the lighter one right under your brow. Does that make
Okay,
sense?
and I do it opposite because I'm, in my mind, I'm thinking,
Way back in the day,
yeah.
way back in the day, we used to do one
Right
all
all
over.
And then start
It ain't
with the
gonna hurt it.
corner,
It ain't
and
gonna
then
hurt
start with the corner and then
Yeah.
fill in. Cause
Yeah.
I'm thinking,
Do it the way you're
Yeah.
comfortable.
Do whatever you want to.
okay,
That's a great
there's,
thing.
okay. All right.
Yeah, how high up over the,
Now this is what I use for,
the in
Mhm.
part
For
of the
the-
eye?
I just
like
like,
that.
look.
Right
Okay.
here.
Yeah, that's good. Let me open your eyes and look straight at me. You can go a little bit higher. Yours
Okay.
are not really hooded. Just a little bit higher will be good. So you can see a little bit more when you open your eyes. I
Okay.
like it when you
Really?
open them to be able to see a little bit. Now listen, the dark one, you don't need very much on it at all, okay? And then just take it and just kind of blend it with the lighter one after you do the light one so that you can.
okay, do you bring this, like the lighter one, do you bring it down in the corner?
I do because I get
Yes,
dark
I
in the
do.
corners, so
I do
that's
too,
what I do.
so, and you use the lighter one.
Yeah, I use a light one in the
That's what
corner.
I do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use this to put the dark one on.
Okay, that's fine. And you know, we have some more applicators too.
We
I
need-
usually
we
give
need-
2 applicators.
Oh, okay.
So let's just grab
Gotcha.
them. Let's grab them and give them another one.
Aiming for.
That's a good idea, Julie.
I don't know what I do.
What
are you
I
doing?
got mine right here.
What are you doing?
I'm putting just the, from here over in the crease.
Here's an extra
and
one.
then
She's using
Brush it out.
Put it,
She's using her Q-tip
Here,
to
I'm gonna
do
do
the
it.
crease.
that way I don't kill my, okay, now I can use that.
Here's an extra one.
okay, thank you.
Here I am trying to look at my eye through the paper.
Yeah. I do stuff
You
like
can
that.
take that mirror out, Julie.
Yeah, I know. This is okay though.
Okay.
Yeah, that
I
can
can use the
be
back of
better.
this to do. Okay, the two.
Feathered.
Now what are you using to put, like,
There's
in
a
the crease?
You can use the Q-tip or you can use the edge corner, the side of your
I'm at a Mary Kay
applicator.
party.
so your purple, that one, you can just use this one.
The green,
Yeah.
okay, okay. And just use, you put it on the side.
Oh, okay.
See, I've got one of those
Yeah,
pin, the
The
brush
brushes,
that's at
yeah.
an angle.
So just do the best you can.
I
with it,
will.
yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Oh, I see how we were talking here.
And I will tell you a little bit about these eyeshadows while you're doing them. They're life proof. They stay on for 12 hours. So you can count on it to last through work all day long, okay? The matte shades are the way to go for customers if you have more fine lines. Shimmer finish is sparingly with more mature customers. So I still use the shimmer, but I usually try to use it on the lid part, not maybe so high.
I use it still. I love this shimmer.
Well, I know, it really, who cares, right?
That's good.
Thank you. And the last one, number
Okay,
3.
and then make sure you blend a little bit. And if you want a little smoky eye, what you can do is take the edge of your applicator and put the dark color and just go underneath your bottom lashes, okay? Just a little, like do just right on the edge, just for a little liner under there, okay? And then we're gonna get your mascara ready to go. Because I like to use a little liner. We're not gonna demo liners today, but if you like liners, use that as a liner.
I can't tell if I got,
You don't need a lot of that green.
I know,
Be
that's
careful.
what I'm trying to
Be careful.
judge.
Carla, your eyes look really good today.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Real pretty. That looks good.
I still like mine up here too because the blue in my skin.
Yeah. No, I'll put it right there, yeah.
Because she's showing it.
Use
like
this,
right
girl.
everywhere.
Use this because I think you're getting some of that purple on there.
Okay. No, I definitely don't need that.
Yeah. Y'all good?
Mhm.
Okay. So if you want to do liner, just do like this right here.
Okay.
And then just go a little. There we go. If you want to go just right underneath your bottom lashes. And then I'll give you some mascara. Y'all are looking good. Yeah, just like that. All right. And you have your mascara brush over here?
No, I don't.
Where are all your supplies? What do we do with them?
Did
Give me
we
the
eat
one
them?
that's over there. I don't know what we did with them. We say we do eat them?
Yeah, what
Yeah.
did we do? Eat them? We didn't have refreshments yet.
And this is our ultimate mascara.
That's what I use.
Yeah.
I like that.
And so
They're
do your
very
bottom
good.
lashes first by just kind of going back and forth and then do your top. A lot of times you do the top, then you look down to the bottom, and then you got mascara all up there.
Yeah, always do your bottom first.
So that's been my problem all along.
Here's your tip of the day.
You typically do what?
Do
Do
the
the
bottom
bottom
lash
first.
first.
Oh, I'd be, to be able to do that. And I probably got this halfway on because I'm not right up here at it, but anyway, I'll
You
I
can
know,
take your
I like
mirror
a
out,
super.
dear,
I like a
But
super
that looks good.
magnifying.
Does it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm making a mess.
Well, we got Q-tips, so don't worry. Just finish, and then we'll get
You
you
need another
Q-tips.
Q-tip?
Don't worry, I got plenty of them.
Thank you.
But that's not enough tissues this
Here you
far.
go.
'cause
Thank you.
This is gonna be all
Sure.
of
Oh,
that.
thank you.
Oh, well, we can't. Never mind. Just stick it back in
Here,
there.
that's clean.
Just stick it back in that.
Okay.
Where's our little trash at?
Right over there in the chair.
Okay.
Okay, pros and cons for doing this. Years ago, it wasn't Mary Kay, I forget what it was. They said to use, like if you use an eyeliner, you don't need to put mascara on the lower lids. Just use
It's
it.
up to you. Some people don't,
Because
some
I don't
people
have
do.
any eyelashes, that's my problem.
Yeah, so you need a little liner under there.
Yeah, so,
For years, people thought I wore mascara.
some
And you
people
need
do
it.
have
Mhm.
that.
Because you have such darker lashes.
Mm-hmm.
You need a cute, let me look right here. No, you're good. If you need one, there it is.
Thank you. I'm good.
I'm gonna help her over here though.
I'm having issues.
You're good. I'm just gonna get that one little,
That CC
Slide
cream
off.
looks good on you, Lord.
Thank you.
hang on.
I mixed them.
Get it.
Oh, and now my eyes are starting their water
Do you just-
process.
shoot.
Mhm.
Probably
Sometimes I
doesn't
have to
work.
do that too.
Probably better you do it.
Get just that right shade.
It's my eyes. They do this if I don't have a fan
Go
on.
gentle, sister. Okay, we're gonna go and do the cheeks, and we're just gonna use one of these cotton balls for that. So just kind of pat it in here like this.
Okay.
Kind of pat it off on your hand a little bit, or right here, so you don't. And then once you start up here on your cheekbone, and come down like this, and then just kind of blend in a circle.
Or
Don't do this. You have
yeah.
a racing stripe.
Okay,
Okay.
so show
Start
me
up
again.
here on your cheekbone, and pat it down, and then
It kind of,
blend it.
okay.
There go the waterworks.
Did Stephen know you did you were coming to do this?
Mhm.
Alright, you gonna see him afterwards?
Yeah.
Good.
Now this is, looks creamy.
Yes, Red.
That's your lipstick, dear.
That's okay. Don't-
Underneath the
Already figured
eyeshadows
me
is the
out.
color you
Listen,
use
I
right
use a
now.
ton of them in the morning, 'cause I do the same thing. I'm not kidding
I
you.
don't know why my eyes water like that. It's crazy.
It's allergies, I bet you it's the pollen.
And mine's just messing with them. You know, some people are more sensitive.
Yeah, yeah.
I probably think I got too much.
Go to the other side.
And hey, don't worry if you get too much,
You can
because we're
always
gonna do
use the
some
back
powder
of
on
it.
top of it, and that'll blend it all out. So don't worry about it.
I like heavier blush.
I like blush too. Oh, that's
I
good.
Your
even
new
will-
hairdo and your new
I know.
eye, your
Look at
new,
me.
oh,
Look at
it looks
me.
so pretty.
This is just some translucent, so when you
Okay.
get done,
Like it.
you can just take
Okay.
this
Except
and
for
then
my
this
eyes.
on this side.
Now, do you put it on your cheeks or not? I've heard no cheeks or cheeks.
What are you
Cheek
considering
color.
cheeks?
I
Look
know,
here,
but
look, like this. That what you talking about?
yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I've
You just,
heard
all
this
you
stuff-
need to do is just, we're gonna give you this to blend it
I
out.
was gonna say,
Always
I
do
got,
this.
and do it, let me just start.
Yeah, get your new, there you go. You'll blend it in.
Here, blend it in with this. Let me put some translucent on here.
My nose is starting to itch. Thank you.
It's on that side right there. If you need some more, let me know.
You just dot this.
I just kind of sweep it all over. There's, look what I was looking for. I had it hid. That looks good, y'all.
Let me see, Lord.
You see how it just kinda
back
sets
with
it?
the cotton ball?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
What, she got a
Close
little
your
spot? That looks
A
good.
little bit over there.
Okay.
Better.
And then on your lips, I'm gonna give you all a little lip applicator. You can put it on your fingers too, Carla. They don't come with lip applicators. I got some, believe it or not,
Yeah,
on
where?
Amazon. I just bought a bunch of them. So But you can definitely put it on with your fingertips, or you can put it on with those sponge tip applicators. But
It's clean.
since you're at my house and I'm here and I have it, I'm gonna give you one of these that I like to use.
Is this for the lipstick we're talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, now I can put my glasses on.
All right, critique.
Okay. Much better. Yes.
I do like the green.
I do. It brightens you up a little bit.
And I love that foundation.
That corrective cream?
Yes.
CC
Good.
cream, yeah.
I
Let me see
love
your
it.
cream.
Oh, how pretty.
I call it corrective cream. Is that the wrong name for
Complexion
it?
corrector.
Complexion.
Complexion corrector.
Okay.
Yeah.
Complexion corrector.
Thank you.
And then just pull this off and the lipstick is right underneath there.
Now this is what I'm anxious to see.
Is that the apple berry?
This is what they look
Yes.
Oh,
And they're
yeah,
just
I've
stiffer.
got some of those, but these are off of Amazon?
Yeah.
Oh, how cool.
So
You just Google to get them.
remind me, I'll send you the,
Okay.
the link.
Okay. Good
Easier
deal.
for you to put in yours.
Yeah, these are a lot stiffer.
I mean, you can do your fingers too, and that's what, you know,
Mm-hmm.
but I just like.
I don't do
Yeah.
fingers.
And so the colors of everything you're using is on the card, you guys. So you're
Yeah.
using the rosewood.
And
Oh,
so
I
much better.
love my rosewood
You're using the mauve
lipstick.
moment, and this is good. All three of you are using a different one, and she's using
Appleberry.
appleberry. I love it.
And it's not as red as I would thought.
Now, see, it's not as red on you as it is red on me.
I want to show you
It's more
something.
red on me. That's kind of crazy.
You see how
I love my
your
rosewood.
foundation.
I like the way
You
this
see, I
feels.
want you to hold it up there.
Yeah.
See how
does
this
feel
is a
good.
little dark right here.
But it doesn't
Uh-huh.
feel red
Over
on me
here.
as it looks.
So if you're gonna use this, I like the color on you because like what it is when you have freckles, your freckles are darker than your skin, right? So it kind of covers that better, but you're gonna want to kind of blend down
So
through
I didn't
here
blend it enough?
a little bit right through here so that you
Okay.
don't see white and brown. Does that make
Okay.
sense?
Yeah.
And when you have
Yes,
a
I
brush, it's a
like
little
this.
easier because you can just go,
Exactly.
just hit it. Don't have to be dark. Just like
Where's
a
our
tiny
trash
brush.
You put a little bit more
Okay.
on.
She's got the trash. Put your lips on. Now let me tell you, if you had a lot of lip balm on, you know, like I like to do the lip balm way earlier than put the lipstick or it's going to just
Right, girl,
slide, you know. So hopefully, let me see.
Right.
There, you get it. Or you may just want to mix just till you get a little darker.
I don't
You know
want
what
anybody
mean?
to think I'm trying to invite them to kiss me.
Just put that lipstick on.
I'm just picking on her.
Well, you
That
never
was
know.
good.
Some people may.
That's right. That's right.
Give me a kiss.
That would be my grandsons and my husband. Period.
Aw.
The end.
Yeah, that's right.
What about your favorite movie star?
Nada.
Okay, you guys. We're done. I'm just gonna tell you a few extra things, and then we're gonna we got some special deals for y'all today because Carla's partay.
Excuse me.
Much better.
Let me see. Yeah, that was good. You needed a little bit. Listen, dead lips are not in.
Well,
Have color. COVID
Yeah.
is over.
Okay.
Little
The
color.
COVID stuff.
Yeah,
Well-
that was good.
Where we don't wear our mask
I
anymore.
like
We're
it.
not wearing masks
I
anymore.
like
Thank you.
That's right.
Lips
Y'all
off.
look good.
Thank you.
Y'all look really nice. That looks good on you too.
see?
oh yeah, that
Okay, so
color.
what we're gonna do is we're gonna go around.
Yeah,
I
that's
call
the
it
color
compliment
color.
time. All right. So we're gonna start over here with Lori, and everybody's gonna look at Lori and tell what we like best about her makeover that she did today. So Carla gets to go first.
I like it all. It brings out her naturalness. I mean, it doesn't look fake at all. It's all
And that
natural.
color.
All right.
You look like a different
The
woman.
corals are really good. For
You were
her.
beautiful to start. It brought out your beauty. And that color of that cream is working extra. And like she said, you put it a little bit farther down. And then I don't know if you
Yeah,
did this,
no.
Cleta. I'll use some bronzer
Yeah.
on my neck
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
to make it blend better. I don't use a super dark one, but it looks
But
dark.
we have one called Latte. It's a contour one, and it's really.
And it really,
Mhm.
I put it here, here,
Mm-hmm.
here, and here.
Okay.
Oh.
It's
It
nice.
just looks
Okay,
so
what do you think,
natural.
Karen?
I think it's so natural looking and very becoming, and you have the knack for applying it.
She does. You did a
You
really
really
good
do.
job.
You ought to see her
Thank you.
paint.
I have
Oh,
seen
you're
the paint.
Yeah.
Paint.
The
So
coral
look-
is very good on her.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
that lipstick
Lori,
color.
what? Tell me two things. I'm gonna ask this to y'all too. What you like best about all like the skincare part, and what you like best about the glamour part.
I like the way I look when I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
As far as the skincare part, I mean, I like all of it.
Mhm.
I'm not one to sit there and do all this stuff every day.
Like wash your face and put on moisturizer?
Exactly.
Okay, we're gonna change that because you really need it.
We all need it.
Most people, what do you normally wash your face with? Like soap in the shower?
Yes.
Okay, so really that one thing, and really I call it like just a base, it would be cleanser, moisturizer. Even if you just took the cleanser, put it in the shower and use that instead of your soap, like 10 years from now, you will thank yourself for doing it. You look gorgeous to me.
You really do,
What,
Laura.
and
And
I
your
like
eyes.
the lips, the eyes. That looks really pretty with her eye color, don't you
It
think?
does.
Oh, yeah,
Mhm.
it
Look
really
great.
brings
That
it
You
out.
really do.
coral is so pretty on you.
Mhm.
And I can go darker because I'm one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks really pretty. Okay,
Got a
let's
good
look
skin
over here
tone.
to Miss Julie. Julie fought. She fought the good fight.
I did.
Okay.
You
She
have
kept
the
the
eyes
faith.
can get the best of you.
So you're gonna go first on Julie.
I like the way it's all smooth.
Mm-hmm.
It looks all, I like the look.
Mm-hmm.
Looks good.
Thank you.
Me too. Let's go with your shirt too.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
I'll use different browns, depending on if it's daytime or
Mhm.
nighttime,
Mm-hmm.
and depending on what the clothing looks like too.
Yeah, definitely.
I always wear brown.
Yeah. Brown
like
bring
the
out blue
picture.
eyes though, so you're fine with
But
that.
it
It's
makes
a
my eyes
neutral.
pop.
It's a
Yeah.
neutral. All right, Carla, what you think?
I think I'm trying to think of the word, it all blends well together. It doesn't, it's not choppy.
Mm,
It's
you're
real,
right.
it just blends.
Mm-hmm.
It's real natural looking.
What you think, Karen?
It's the same. It looks very natural. It's very well blended, and it just looks
How's
really
my
good.
brown spots? Your closest.
What brown spots?
You-
Yeah,
They're
they're faded.
They
are.
They're really
That's-
faded. That
See, that's
it's
why I
very
want to see
Huntington.
that.
Those
Yeah.
colors.
Yeah.
So I got it on dark enough
Yeah,
and not
See,
too
that's
dark.
fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not too dark.
That's a
at
goal.
all.
Yeah, it fades my freckles, so yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
I
we did
like
good,
it,
huh?
yeah.
Yeah, y'all both look a lot smoother in your face as far as
Yeah.
the color. It looks
Yeah.
like, yeah, it's nice. But do y'all know that people are actually, I saw this stupid video the other day with a girl getting some broccoli. It's so dumb. And she put it in these brown foundation and she was taking the broccoli and making freckles on her face. That's a trend. Anyway, I'm not going there myself
Me
with
neither.
broccoli and brown foundation.
Listen,
Anyway.
I've had them all my life. No.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's look. Oh, what do you like best about everything you tried? The skincare and the color.
The skincare. I like how right now I'm still got big pores. It's gonna take some use to get that done. But everything is looking a little bit tighter, even with the little
And
bit we
microderm
used.
will help those brown spots too because it
Okay.
helps get the new layers out. Yeah, and there's another product that's really great, and it's one that I use. It's on the table. It is
This one?
this right here. This is a glycolic facial peel. It's Revealing Radiance facial peel. It's in the repair line. So like you would use this instead of microderm, and you smooth it on. Microderm goes to the top dead skin cell layers and gets rid of them. This goes down to the cellular level. And so you smooth it on 10 minutes. You can't even tell, like you won't even know it's there. 10 minutes, you take it off. Yeah, you take it off and then you, even the next morning it's still exfoliating all the way down to the
Oh, so
cellular
you leave
level.
it on?
No, 10 minutes
Oh,
to take
10
it
minutes
off
and
and
take
then
it
do the
off.
rest of your skincare.
This is
But
what
even in
I
the
did.
morning it'll be even better than it is right after you do it, is what I'm saying. It's really, really good for that too. Okay, let's not skip our beautiful Karen over
Yep.
here. So, I'll go first. I think your skin looks really supple. You know, like you walked in, and of course you didn't have any makeup on or anything, but it looks so. It doesn't look dry at all.
Well,
You know what I
doesn't
mean?
feel dry
It looks
now.
really youthful, and I like the colors on you too. They're nice,
Mhm.
and I think we did good on the foundation. Gives you some color.
I
It's
do.
very
I
pretty.
love that foundation. I
Okay,
really
what do you think?
I'm glad you can wear the green eyeshadow.
Yeah, there you go.
I know.
Because, see,
we
I-
argued.
I
We
don't do
argued.
the green and I don't do the blue.
See,
I'm
I've
so
always stick
glad.
to something that I feel safe with,
Yeah.
and not venture out and try something.
Well, I
Yeah,
agree.
And I've been
Yeah,
trying to get
I
her to
agree.
use that try
Yeah.
the emerald.
Yeah, it looks good.
And I like
You
it.
can
Yeah,
use
I like
anything.
the
Just
way
it's
I
just
like the
how
way
much
it
you
looks.
use. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, you
Too
just
much.
What you think?
I love her blush
Mm-hmm. Me
and her
too.
lips.
Very nice.
like
I think
that
you did a
color.
good
I
job.
think it looks
Well, thank
really
you.
radiant.
Carla, what you
Well,
think?
thank you.
Yeah.
Very radiant is what I think.
And of course, Karen's had facials here before, right here in this very room.
But I
So-
want to put a little more mascara on those eyes.
Well, the thing of it is, it's kind of hard to do when you don't have any, and it's just.
You just
I don't-
gotta find the
Well,
right
and I
price.
may, she may not have had enough on there.
Well, and
So she
you
was
know,
the
but-
last person, Carla. That's why we might want to do the. I think it's a one-time use in these.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
well,
I would probably just
lesson
give them one,
learned.
let them take
Yes,
home, or
yes.
get a big one and use. So,
Yeah.
So
but anyway.
anyway, I'll just, but I have, I
Yeah.
usually try to do that.
Yeah, a little bit more
More.
to
Yeah.
bring out your eyelashes.
I
And
agree.
like we said, it could be the brush.
Yeah.
You might need
Maybe.
it with
And
the
I
curlier
usually
one,
use
the-
two
Well,
coats.
I think she would like.
I
this
feel
one
more-
is
I use
the-
2 coats.
Well, I feel
All
more
the
comfortable
drying
with
on
one that's
more.
straight and small because of my
Me too.
eyelashes being so short and not having
That's
so
what
many.
I've got.
I get nervous because I have stuck myself in the eye.
Okay, look. This one is called Lash Love. Okay, and it has
that.
just to show you the different brushes. This
See,
is little tiny bristles, little tiny, and it's
See, I would-
easy to put on.
that's what I would feel more comfortable with.
This one is the one y'all use today. It's ultimate. People love it, but it
That's what
is a
I
little
use.
bit fatter. You see
and
what I mean?
And
So-
see,
I have a
that's-
problem with those.
For me, that
You
one-
like that better, yeah.
Yes.
And we have some
I
other
like
ones
that.
too, but
That's what I
I'm
use.
just saying, if you don't have, if they're sparse and you like, I can't even hardly find them on there. This
That's
little
what-
wire is going to be your key.
That's what I would feel more comfortable
So this is
with.
Lash Love. That's the one. you
Okay.
use.
I
Yeah.
actually use them both.
I do too. As you can see, these are mine. These are mine, and so I use them both.
Well, see, my eyelashes are so thin and so short until it's
Yeah.
hard to use
That'd be
those bigger.
easier.
Yeah.
Yeah, too fat, you can't do it.
Yeah.
Okay, so what we're going to do, all right, first of all, everybody have a good time?
Yes,
Okay,
definitely.
good. My work here is done. So we're going to I did a little special thing for Carla for today because I thought this would be fun to have a little deal for y'all today. And
Thank
here, Carla, here's you one too.
Okay.
And for the consultants watching this, you can use any skincare set. Just go on Facebook or say, Mary Kay closing sheet. And also on InTouch, there's a closing sheet. This is a little special what I wanted to do for y'all today, okay? And so this is called the I Deserve It All specials, all right? So we have a Cadillac, a Queen, and a Princess at the top. You see those? So the Cadillac is you pick any 8 sets, and it's only $3.99, no matter what 8 sets you pick. Some of the sets you see count as 4 sets even. I'll show you in a minute. The Queen is any 6 sets for $2.99, and the Princess is any 4 sets for $1.99. And each of those, you get a free roll-up bag if you get it. The roll-up bags are these. Like you see, I've got them over here. And so you can load them up, and then they have Velcro here. Hold this for me a second, Julie. You just snap this,
That's neat.
and then you got your little travel bag. This is what I use for traveling. I love it, and you can pack it full. In fact, these are like, I can't even tell you how old these are. This is the new one, okay? This is totally black. This one has love all over it, but they don't tear up. So I'm not gonna throw them in the trash just because I got a new one. But these are the new ones. And these roll-up bags are normally $38, so you get it free, okay? So, let me have this. Okay, so let's just talk about the different sets for a minute. So the first one is the Time Wise Skincare 3D set. Y'all aren't getting that today. That's the one we talked about. So let's go to the next one. The next one is the Time Wise Repair. That's this one right here. So it's normally $2.15. This counts actually as 4 sets. So if you walked out and that's all you got, it's only $1.99 today. And let me tell you this. Just by buying it all like this, instead of individual, you save $47.
Oh, wow.
Because as a set, so you like if you were to add them all up individually, so you really, that's a really good deal on that. Okay, the next one is the Naturally set, and this I'm just mentioning this. We have products for the Naturally line that have what they call it, Cosmos certified. This is part of it right here, and it is eco certified. It's 100% natural, like the products. And so we have a cleanser, we have this nourishing oil, we have some exfoliating powder, and we have a moisture stick. So a lot of people like to add that. I actually use this with my repair set. You can put it body lotion, all kind of things. But anyway, okay. The botanical set at the end of the table, that's for our teens, okay? Then the clear proof set, that's also at the end of the table that Carla is right beside, that is for girls, boys, men, and women with acne. It's a great set for if you know anybody has acne. It has a cleanser, blemish control toner, acne gel, and a moisturizer that's for acne prone
Is this the
people.
one we did the mask on?
Yes, and that is
this
a
the
part,
mask?
it's not in that set, but is a part of that line.
Okay, that's why I was getting
But
confused.
anybody can use this charcoal mask. And some people, believe it or not, that use the repair, they get the blemish control toner because every now and then they still break out. Like, adult acne still happens, okay? But they still have wrinkles and acne. It's a bad place to be. But we can, that why any of this stuff you can like go in and out with other sets as well. Down here on the left, the next row is the microderm set. And so hold that up right there, Karen. It's right there in front of you. This is the microderm set. It has the refine and the pore minimizer.
I've got that.
Okay, and that counts as a set. Then we have the masking set. That's the two right there beside you. Karen, grab those. You're gonna be our Vanna. There you go. That's the charcoal mask and the moisture renewing gel mask. We didn't use the moisture renewing gel mask, but if you're dry, it's so great. You can put it all over, even sleep in it. And it just really helps bring moisture back to your skin. So somebody like you might really like both of those. That's a little masking set. And it even has a little applicator to put the charcoal mask on with. So that's $61. The Revealing Radiance Facial Peel. That's the one I was telling you about with the glycolic acid in it right here on the
This
table.
one?
That's $68. The hydration set is, I got some of this in here. Let's see, the hydration set is these little eye patches that we talked about and the under eye corrector. The under eye corrector y'all use today, okay? And that's $56. And then we have the Flawless Face set. That's the primer, the CC cream, and the foundation brush to put it on with. Okay, foundation primer, the CC cream, which y'all's makeup, and your foundation brush. That's $58. And then the color kit, that is the compact that has 3 eyeshadows, your cheek color, what y'all use today basically, and your lipstick. It also includes your choice of a lip liner, an eye liner, it says primer, we're gonna say liner, and the cheek applicators, okay? That's $102.50. It counts as 2 sets. And then the 5-minute color set, cutie set, is just a little compact with a cheek color and a lipstick, all right? Intense and Magnet set, we just got all kind of sets. That's your eye makeup remover, mascara, and a lip gloss. And then the Skin Vigorate brush, and that's a limited time because they're actually fixing to discontinue that. So if you have any interest in a sonic brush to wash your face with, it's so nice. And the massage brush, that's $100. Then the finishing set is the all over powder brush, that translucent powder that we just used, finishing spray, and some brow tint. It's like a little tiny mini mascara for your brows. And then there's the brush set, and that's on the table over there by Carla. Y'all can check that out. And then the satin set. That's the satin lips and the satin hands. And I forgot to do satin hands on y'all, but it has the scrub, it has a skin softener, and the hand cream. It's pretty awesome. So that's the satin set. So how you do it is you just look through here and go, okay, what can I do if I want to do 4 sets? You just pick whatever 4 sets you want. It's $199. That's your special on it, no matter which ones they are. So some you'll save some more than others, right? So you can just take your pen, circle which ones you want, and then yeah, and then you can also just add extra to whatever you need. Say, hey, I want that set, but I also need this. That's fine too. Does that make sense? Y'all got any questions? Okay. She also takes cash, check, and MasterCard and Visa as well, and Discover and American Express. So really, if you have and Venmo and Cash App, do you do either one of those?
I do Cash App.
Okay, perfect. So y'all can pay her however y'all need to. I always say, if you got money, I'll find a way to get it. Somebody goes, you could use Zelle. I said, I sure can. Just give me a minute. But anyway, so what we've got is some refreshments over here. So if y'all want to, I'm gonna just clean up the table. She's gonna give you a book also, just kind of glance through there.
You wanna look a bit, Julie?
I brought mine.
Okay. Oh, okay. Let me get my.
And then
phone.
we'll get some tickets and we'll get up y'all's order. And so here's the thing. I wanted to tell you about the special about signing up in case you're interested. Mary Kay's doing a deal where you can sign up for $10 to become a Mary Kay Beauty Consultant. And that gives you, it's an e-start, you get a free website for a year, and then a little, not like you get a little welcome packet with a couple samples in it. Then you have the opportunity to get, like, she's got the Pro Kit bag for $90, which would make it $100 to sign up, to give you trays, mirrors, and all the stuff to do your parties with. And then there's one that's, that you can add on a sample pack, if you just wanna hand out samples or mail samples, you get $90 of samples for only $45. So, that's a special we're running in March. If you happen to be watching this video and it's not March, the e-start is normally $35, which is still a great deal, okay? So, y'all think about that. Think about if you like to book a party and invite the people that you put on your little friends list, okay? And, cause that would be great. As a hostess, you get free products based on the sales at the party and the bookings at the party. All right?
I have to get mine together.
Okay, so I'm gonna stop my video so we can finish on up.
That's a book home with you.